My name is Saint LeQ. My real name is Quincy. I'm 23. My occupation is musician, artist, and I am from Memphis, Tennessee. What's most important to me is knowledge. Explain. I feel like you really can't do much in life without knowledge, especially knowledge of yourself. So I just think it's important to always seek out new information, new things you can learn, new things you can do to help improve yourself and, just become more capable. Yeah, fitting in is pretty hard for me because I stand out like a sore thumb. And it's not that I tried to fit in, it's just that it's a hard thing for me to do, to try to just be normal in a room full of people when I know I'm really not that normal and I don't have a lot in common with people. So I just kind of always feel like an outcast because I really don't fit in. So even when I try, it's like, that's hard for me. It's fitting in because I don't.
So, like, who you trying to fit in with?
Not necessarily just fit in with a group of people. It's just, okay, in certain circumstances, okay, I gotta, say for instance, I gotta work with a group of people, like on a classroom setting or something. It's like, oh, okay, I have to kind of try to be normal around these people so I can at least communicate with them. I don't know, I'm kind of to myself, so, yeah.
Okay, so as a man in today's society, how significant do you think fitting in is? Do you think men should make it a point to try to fit in?
Not at all. Not at all. Do your own thing. That's what life about. Do your own thing, and people will respond to that. People respond to me doing my own thing. Everybody once in their life probably has tried to fit in at least once on one occasion, and either it works for you or it don't. So it's not that important. Do your own thing and become your own self,
Okay. So once you realized that, fitting in wasn't that important.
Yeah.
I'm sure your attitude adjusted to it.
Right.
So do you think, how do people react to you not caring about fitting in?
People like it. People like it. A lot of people who find themselves in like in the in crowd or whatever, see me and really like respond well to it because it's like, wow, you really are doing your own thing and you really not, trying to fit in with anybody, or you just out here making your own way, basically. And people like that. People respond to it. It take a lot of courage for you to just want to do your own thing. So people see the courage of you doing it, and most people like it.
Okay.
Right. Fear. Yeah, it's just in itself. You should be afraid of being afraid. Because once you're afraid of something, you realize that, okay, at this moment, there's something that I have to cross. I have to face my fear, or this is my stopping point. This is where I stop it. So fear in itself, once you realize you're afraid of something, that's the thing. I should be scared because I'm scared. Why am I scared? So it's fear. Fear is the only thing that I'm ever afraid of. It's fear in itself.
So give me an instance where, fear snuck up on you.
Okay. Performing when I have to perform sometimes I get kind of afraid. Gotta go in front of the crowd, you don't really know, you don't know how they're gonna react, and it's the fear in itself. It's the fear in itself, or you think this may happen or this may happen, and so you just have to learn how to silence your mind and be like, okay, whatever, and get over your fear and just face your fear. I had to face a lot of fears. A lot of those. But that's the only way we move forward in life, if we do that. Right, okay, so I don't really care for the educational system because I don't really feel like you get an education. You get indoctrinated. They teach you things to just be a robot, basically. This is for me. Like, for example, I learned a lot of things basically just off the internet, just because I have a natural desire for knowledge. I read a lot of books, and this is where I get a lot of my knowledge from. So knowledge is important. Knowledge is very important, but educational systems like colleges and high school, I hated high school. I hated school. I didn't learn anything in school. So I learned more actually researching the internet, and I actually got like nominated for most intelligent. I didn't make straight A's and stuff like that, but people knew that I was very intelligent. And so yeah, that's my take on, knowledge, education.
Right. So tell me a little about high school.
High school was cool. I mean, it was cool. I never want to do that again. I never want to experience high school ever again in life. I was in band. I was in a high school organization called Kappa League. I became the president of that my senior year in high school. Yeah, that's pretty much the highlight of high school. I didn't do much, but just go to school, do my work. I didn't like school. I didn't like school because I didn't really learn anything in school. Yeah, they didn't really teach anything, so it wasn't that interesting. It wasn't that interesting to me.
It's interesting. Central is supposed to be one of the,
I mean,
top high schools.
It's cool. See, it's cool. It's cool, like, just on like a popularity type of, from a kid's mindset, it's like, okay, it's super cool. But when it really come to like boil down to like, okay, what am I really learning? Nah. I feel like it's like that with a lot of schools though. And this is based on, teachers, whoever the teachers are. We had some pretty cool teachers who were young, like probably late 20s, who would teach us, and they were pretty good, but I could tell that it was like there was something just going on, like with the school system period. What was it, 2011? It actually wasn't about to be a Memphis city school, so they don't care. They don't care about education, really. It's just like, okay, go to school so we can just watch you, basically. It's like daycare a little bit. You're not really learning anything, so I didn't like it. I didn't like school, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I practice meditation every day. I consider myself to be a spiritual person, and to me, that's where you derive your strength from. It's inside of yourself. You can't get strength from outside of you. It's always in here. So, yeah, a lot of strong people get their strength from inside of themselves. There's nothing outside of you that can, give you that. Nothing. So that's something that I learned. I learned that in life just by practicing meditation and just following a spiritual path. That a lot of my strength came from that.
Okay. When you get ready to show strength,
Mm-hmm.
because at some point, everybody has to do that.
Right.
How do you feel people react to you showing your strength?
Heart. I mean, I show my strength from my heart. That's where I feel like my strength comes from. It comes from me having a really big heart, and people respond to it. People see that, okay, that's a very powerful person, and it's not at a aggression type strength. It's a kind, gentle strength, a calming strength, and so people respond to it pretty well. I'm truthful. I like to stay truthful, even if it's shocking, if it's daring, if it hurts. That's beauty to me. Beauty is truth. And, sometimes they say truth hurts. And to me, that's beautiful. To me, that's the beauty of life. Like, yeah, when you go out in nature, you can see, like, the cycles of life and death. And to me, it's beautiful. It's raw. It's really raw and vulgar, and it might be shocking to some, but to me, it's truth. It's not a lie. It's not covered up in a lie. So to me, truth is very beautiful. Yeah. I know lately it's been a lot of how can I say this? Beautiful black men, especially beautiful black men. This has become a thing now in like the media. A lot of like guys, you see them having flowers in their beard and stuff like that. And I think it's cool. I think it's actually pretty cool that the beauty of the black man is starting to really be shown, and people are starting to become more interested in it. And it's not this image that you just happen to be hard and tough and stuff like that. It's really showing a true image of how we really are. I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, like ancient almost. Like it's kind of like reminded me of how like ancient men were. Like to me, I feel like they were beautiful and they were strong, and it wasn't a had to be tough type of beauty. It was I don't know. It came from a spiritual place. So I liked it. I liked it. I'm very interested in how this gonna play out. You know, this whole movement. I'm just interested in how this is all gonna play out. So hopefully it inspires more black men to be beautiful. Right. Okay. Yeah.